In the U.S., there are more than 100,000 people waiting for a life-saving organ transplant. Every day, 18 Americans die waiting. Local barbers and stylists are trying to do something about it. We took our cameras into a barbershop to capture real conversations about organ and tissue donation. The stories shared are real and representative of lives touched by donation across the country. ShopTalk, conversations that save lives.
Defense wins games, buddy.
But that ain't always the case, though.
Well, you ain't gonna get a
number
record.
one and one number two.
You didn't get a record last night, did you?
Hey, man, what's up?
Hey, not too much. How you feeling there,
What's up, bro?
Not too much, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, just dropping by again, some updated pamphlets. I see you got the shop set up, man.
Hey, man, you know how we do. Man, you know how we do in the shop.
Not too much here for your store. I don't know if you.
Hey, man, I'm running out, bro. You came right on time.
Perfect.
Fill them up right there.
Perfect. Hey, I don't know if you had a few minutes, if I could take a few minutes with some of your clients and ask them any questions, or see if they have any questions they want to ask about it.
Oh, yeah, you talk to clients into the bar.
Absolutely.
You don't have to talk to me, man. I'm already a registered donor.
Okay, perfect. So
right.
we're gonna actually, come back to you in a few moments because I may need some help.
Man, I don't know if well, all of these in here is donate life supporters, but we got one. He always late, man. So when he gets,
I want to get him.
Yeah, you can get
I want to
him.
get him.
Man, you really need to talk to that brother right there. That brother right there.
Right here.
Man, you always late. You always late, man. Always late to work,
I
man.
tell you what's right on time, man. You gotta get the kids
So hold up, man. What made you register, man?
Hey, man, you know that one person who's a donor can save up 8 lives?
Man.
Hey, he talked about the 1 in 8, and that is so true. On top of that, there are more than 100,000 people waiting for a life-saving organ transplant in the United States today.
My dad was a tissue and cornea donator. He gave the gift of sight.
Okay.
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
What?
I mean, it's eyes too? Like corneas?
Organ, tissue, and eyes, absolutely.
Gift of sight.
Hey, bro,
Absolutely.
my mom just had a corneal transplant last week.
Wow.
I mean, real talk. I didn't even know that happened.
So you see right here, quickly, that's the circle. You've got your father that gave, you've got your mother that received. It's that kind of relationship that we need to kind of get the word out so that these kind of relationships and exchanges can happen.
Your family, man.
That's what it is. That's what's up.
Tell me this.
What's up, man?
Why are so many African Americans on dialysis?
It's hypertension. It's heart disease. It's diabetes.
It's that
Sugar, baby.
Yeah, man, stress will kill you, bro.
Absolutely. That's one of the reasons, or those are the reasons why African Americans are 3 times more likely to need a kidney transplant. We need to do a better job of having better diet, education, so that we can reduce those numbers as it affects our kids. Awareness, education, absolutely.
Do you know that 18 people die each day waiting for transplants?
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
18 people a day.
That's a whole bunch, man.
As stylists and barbers, we can play a part in early detection by paying closer attention to our clients' hair and noticing any changes that are occurring with their hair. Just like with Sherry, she was coming in, her hair got to be extremely resistant to me. Every time I put a relaxer in, whether it was a shampoo style, deep conditioning, even with cutting her hair, it just would not do what it was normally doing. So I started paying attention to that. And I said, Sherry, something's going on. I don't know. Are you taking any new medicines? Are you doing anything different at home? And she said, Dana, I'm doing the same regimen that we always do. And it wasn't like Sherry was someone that just came in every 6 weeks. Sherry came in consistently every 2 weeks. So I encouraged her to go see a doctor to see if there was something that they could do. So with that being said, she went to the doctor, and that's how she found out that something was going on with her kidneys.
Yeah.
Let me give you my.
Yeah, you got to pay. You got to pay how you weigh, good brother. You know we're gonna do that. Pay how you. Hey man, I see you. Hey, you got the heart on your license, bro.
Absolutely. You gotta get it on your driver's license, brother. I would love to stick around and tell you more about it, but you gotta be an organ donor.
Hey, bro, you got one?
All right, I'm aware.
You got one. Now everybody knows you donate life. Put that on.
Absolutely.
So people get it.
Represent,
Remember, you donate life, bro.
I'm out of here, bro. See y'all later. Take care.
Work for the state. That brother making money, man. Mad skills. Oh yeah. Hey, Sherry. How you?
Sherry,
Y'all was just talking about me.
Yes, we were just talking about you being a kidney recipient.
What? I'm sure. Dana, you've been through this whole journey with me, so you know all about it. I was on dialysis for 5 years. It was 3 times a week for 4 hours at a time, and it is no picnic. But through the generosity of a stranger, I received a blessing 4 years ago. I got a kidney. Now, no more dialysis. I can hang out with my friends, and it's amazing, really. It's changed my life.
Matter of fact, Tony, you know my client Rhonda? She has an amazing story. Actually, she's in the back getting her nose done. Let me see if she's willing to tell you her story.
Okay.
My husband Rob was actually waiting to receive a kidney transplant. He was 39 years old, healthy, young, family man, just, thrived on life. And unfortunately, his story doesn't end as most people do, where they receive transplants. He was on the dialysis routine 3 times a week for 4 hours at a time. And being on dialysis, it wipes you out. And so it takes away from, being able to spend time with your family and wanting to be productive and participate in raising our daughter. But she was the apple of his eye, and he did everything that he was told to do because, he wanted to be around. Unfortunately, it didn't turn out that way. 18 people die every day waiting on kidney transplant. And Rob was one of them. His encouraging words, just the smile on his face when he sees our daughter. He won't have that. He won't, and that's what gets me through. The memories, because that's all I have now is memories. So, when my husband passed, the day after his funeral, he was scheduled to take our daughter to her father-daughter dance. It was her first dance. So, she was the little girl that was there without her dad. But, she got through it. So, I share my story as painful as it is for me, but it's also on the flip side, it's also healing, because I'm encouraging somebody, to become an organ and tissue donor. And at this point in my life, that's my goal. I never imagined that I would be a widow at 39 or a single parent, but for my daughter's sake, I have to move on. If I can prevent or spare another woman from losing her husband, a little girl from losing her father, then my job has been done.
Sherry, how do you feel hearing her story? It's difficult because, but by the grace of God, there go I. So, I certainly feel for her and her situation. Dialysis is a hard thing. And he and I were on dialysis for the same amount of time. So certainly, had he had a donor, he would still be here. You are amazing.
You were blessed.
Yeah.
If you really think about it, the basis of Christianity is that God gave His Son, and His Son gave His life. And so the idea of giving is fundamental to Christianity, and it's a very short step from giving tithes, offerings, and so forth, and assets, to thinking even about total stewardship, which is giving beyond your actual death. So the concept of giving is basic to Christianity, and so is donating the parts of your body that can extend the lives of others.
We do a lot of talking in the shop.
Why not have conversations that save lives?
We hope that our stories compel you to save lives.
To register as an organ, eye, and tissue donor, please visit lifelineofohio.org.